Hooray, 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 hooray. Hi, everyone. Little bit of an, a little bit of an unexpected stream today. Apparently this drop was announced a while ago. It was supposed to happen next week, though, of some new music that is coming out for the Undertale 10th anniversary. It's some remixes of Undertale tracks from a variety of Japanese artists, apparently 10 total artists that have collaborated. Actually, it's supposed to be 10 artists. Hold on. I need to look at this. On sale January 28th, 2026, Undertale Cheese Day Chill. Enjoy chill arrangements of Undertale created by 10 of Japan's top-tier artists. DJ Miro, Tofu Beats. This is 10 individual people. But when I look at the actual, what got released today, it looks like they released maybe one side of the track because all of these are individual artists that have made songs. Interesting. Looks like the rest of it maybe comes out next week, so this is going to be a part 1 reaction. But I figured since I've been making a ton of Deltarune and Undertale content as of late, it'd be fun to sit down and react and hang out. Let me make sure that I can see my chat in case anybody pops by. Testing. There we go. But yeah, I just wanted to go live really quick and react to this. See what my first thoughts are on it. I'm literally not in my stream room. I saw the notification go live that this came out while I was working upstairs at my desk job. So I'm still like in my desk job office right now. I'm not in my stream room. But I wanted to get to this as quickly as possible so I could get it posted. So here we are. I'm actually, so I was looking at this, so here's the background, right? Here's the background. Also, hello, Anna, good to see you. Here's the background, right? Square Enix Music put out a tweet today. I'm sorry, this is not today. Square Enix put a tweet out last year, on the 21st of November, that said, on January 28th, there's going to be a chill arrangement compilation from a variety of Japanese artists remixing songs from Undertale. You can pre-order it. It's a CD, which you can pre-order from the Square Enix store. It looks like you can get it on Amazon Music too. Also, it's over on the Square Enix store as well. The full track list has not launched, which is kind of crazy. There's actually a 20 track list coming out that will eventually be released. But for now, just 5 have dropped, which just dropped today. I guess it's like a teaser track, which I didn't realize. I thought the whole thing was dropping today. But just a teaser is dropped. I guess next week all of it will come out. Right now, what we have access to is Fallen Down, It's Showtime, It's Raining Somewhere Else, Temmie Village, and Snowden Town. It looks like we're going to get Once Upon a Time, Ruins, Uaso Temperate, Enemy Approaching, Home, Nyehehe, Spear of Justice, Alphys is going to come out, another Medium, Spider Dance, Oh One True Love, Raining, we already got Asgore, Hopes and Dreams, His Theme, and Megalovania. Pretty sick. I'm pretty excited for the entire track list. I don't know if it's going to drop on Spotify as well, but there's also some Square Enix merch coming out. I'm going to go crazy. I actually think I'm going to buy this. I think I'm going to buy the Square Enix Chocobo Sans combo t-shirt. This is so sick. I didn't even know this was... So there's like a collaboration on the Square Enix website with Undertale right now that I didn't know was coming. I'm not tapped in enough, I guess, but I found out just by looking at this. Let's take a look at all this merch. This is kind of evolving into something that I wasn't expecting it to be, which is a look at the Undertale, the full Undertale 10th anniversary collaboration merch with Square Enix. I wasn't expecting this, but I guess there is a big collaboration going on between them right now. I'm actually going to look up and make sure that I'm not missing anything just from the suggested additional items here. But yeah, we've got Echoes Beneath, which is a piano arrangement. There's a piano arrangement album coming out too. Dude, I'm completely lost right now. I had no idea any of this was coming out. Does it release on the same day, I wonder? It's the 10th anniversary celebration. This one comes out in March, so this is coming out much later. There's a new piano arrangement remix album coming out for Undertale's original tracks to celebrate Undertale's 10th anniversary. Then we have what I'm looking at today, which 5 tracks just released for on Spotify. The Undertale Chite de Chill, which is a bunch of remixes from Japanese artists. But the reason that I'm on the Square Enix site is that Square Enix is the one that has organized this, and they have dropped a bunch of merch associated with it as well, which looks pretty sick. Not as crazy about this one. This is kind of just like a standard shirt. I'm not really seeing too much that's drawing to me there. These are cool though. You can tell by the way these shirts look. They're going to be like a boxy, like stylized fit. This one is really sick. Love this one. We've got the annoying dog and a meal on this one. It's a lot. It's like a mix of Square Enix characters and Undertale characters. Feels like Kingdom Hearts, but it's Undertale instead of Disney properties. We got the one that is the Undertale shirt that's Chitan de Chill, which is the album that came out today. That one's pretty cool. This one is the one that's speaking to me the most, though. I have never played Final Fantasy. I'm gonna be honest. It's on my radar, but this is a chocobo that Sans is sleeping and riding on. Really, really sick. I actually am going to, as soon as I end this stream, I'm literally going to buy this shirt, which is crazy because it looks awesome. And then we have the actual arrangements themselves. Anyway, beating around the bush a little bit. Sorry, guys. I got a little bit distracted because I didn't realize how big this collaboration was and all the stuff that was going on surrounding it. But I'm going to actually jump into this. So, 5 teaser tracks released for this album, which is going to be a 20-track album, which Square Enix is going to release and sell on the 28th, which is a week from today. I see these 5. I'm actually going to listen to them out of order, right? Because I feel like we can't listen to It's Raining Somewhere Else and then go to Temmie Village. That just doesn't feel right to me. I feel like Temmie Village has to be listened to first. I also feel like Fallen Down is one of the last ones you listen to. So I'm going to listen to these out of order in like the way that I think that they will make the most sense to us and how emotionally salient they are. Right? So we're going to start with Temmie Village. I feel like Temmie Village is the one you got to start with. I'm going to start with Temmie Village. I'm just going to give my first-time reaction to this. Hopefully audio is at a good level for the actual... I actually haven't tested. That's the one thing I didn't test before stream. Let's check. Let's make sure. That looks incredibly loud. Hold on. It's loud for me, too. Sorry, guys. I know that was really loud. Let's listen to this. This is a Temmie Village remix by Muro. Okay. Got a little bit of it's a little bit of a blorby sound going on here. It is very chill. This is kind of nice, man. It's this is walking down the street with a funny gait kind of music, you know? It's nice. They're not doing too much with the remix. It's not like overwhelming, you know? Ooh, I like that. I like the brass arrangement. We got some trumpets coming in. Ooh! It's definitely not the instrument. This is nice, man. I like this. I think I like the original instrumentation that's been added to this track more than I like Temmie Village. No offense. Not my favorite track from the Undertale soundtrack, though, I'll be honest. I'm not crazy about the Temmie Village track. It's classic, but that's, you know, moot point. Yeah, that original music is really, this is nice. Like those little ambient noises that are playing in the background are good. It is very bouncy. Yeah. Like I said, it's like walking down the street, you know, and like really bouncing up and down music. Yeah, I'm not crazy about TOBY Village at the original track, so I wouldn't say that's my favorite song in the world. I really did like the remix though. It's like a really good remix. It's a tasteful remix. There's not too much going on. It's also not like literally nothing done to the track, right? So I liked it. That was pretty good. Is it something that I would listen to on its own? Probably not. You know, it's the nature of the track. Like I said, I'm not a huge fan of TOBY Village specifically, but it's good. The remix is fun, and I dug it. I'm curious if Muro has anything else on the track list. There's a full track list that I was looking at here, coming out on, here we go, track list. If I Control F really quick here. Muro. And that is Muro's. Muro's gonna be on Ruins. I'm really excited to see what they do with Ruins, because that was I actually like that remix despite not really liking TOBY Village, which is dope. What's up, Rima? It's good to see you. How you doing? Okay, we're gonna do It's Showtime next. I feel like that's the one I want to listen to next. Okay, we got some like lounge music. Hold on, sorry. I paused it at literally the worst possible time. I think my wife just got home, so my dogs are going crazy. Give me 1 second to close my door and wait for them to chill out a little bit. I knew this was coming during the. This is not the most opportune time for me to be streaming. There's a lot going on in my house at this time of day. But I saw the notification come through. And I was like, oh, I have to go live right now. I'm excited to listen to this next track. I'll start from the top. And we'll listen to it again. But I want to wait for my dogs to chill out so they're not like barking in the background as you guys try and listen to this track. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I'm really excited for this. I'm excited. Like, I love all the remix. The last set of remixes that came out for Undertale, the like electronic set of remixes that TOBY dropped with a bunch of the artists from Monster Cat, I think it was, which is like an electronic music collective, was really good. There was a really, really good Death by Glamour remix on that one. I dug a lot. There's a really good Core remix too. The Core is one of my favorite tracks of Undertale in the first place, but the remix was also incredible. It was really, really good. I love how you just have Toriel tucked into your shirt. You know, it's like a nice little. I don't have any Undertale merch aside from I have the Undertale Collector's Edition Switch game, but I don't have like a T-shirt, which is why I was looking at this. I was looking at this Chocobo shirt and I was like, yo, that's the move. You know, I wish I could. I want to throw like some Deltarune or some Undertale stuff on when I'm doing my my recordings, but you know, right now all I've got is my Toriel that I covered in milk several years ago, so you know, she kind of fills the void. But anyway, my wife's home, so my dog should chill out a little bit now. Let's prep. Let's do this. Okay, this is It's Showtime, which is a remix by Jirina. Here we go. It's like a lounge. It's like lounge music. This is nice. This you could play at like a coffee shop during the day, you know? It's like midday coffee shop vibes. You know what it reminds me of? This reminds me of Global Village Coffee House. The aesthetic that a lot of coffee shops had in like the 2000s, specifically Panera Bread, if you remember, like what their stuff used to look like. This reminds me of that aesthetic, you know? Baking bread in 2005. It is also giving weighted music on phone, hold music on the phone, you are correct. But this song kind of gives that on its own regardless, right? It's Showtime already kind of has that, like, we're in the elevator style vibe to it. You know, it's nice, dude. I like the percussion on it, you know? Yeah, really relaxed. I will say, now that I'm almost, you know, over 2 minutes in it, it is the exact same thing over and over. You know, I kind of wish they would have had maybe a little bit more to this. It's nice, but it's getting a little bit old now that I've been listening to it for 2 minutes, you know? Because it is just one loop. Like this. That was nice, you know? A little bit of reverbed, pan drum vibe there. Yeah, nice song. You know, like I said, that's something you can throw on at the coffee house and nobody would be the wiser that you're playing Undertale music, you know? If anybody's planning on opening up a coffee shop independently soon, hey, that one might be on the list for you. Okay, next up, we're jumping to, I think, probably Snowden Town. Like, we're gonna go Snowden, Fallen Down, then Raining Somewhere Else. You can't have Raining Somewhere Else not be your last track. You know what I mean? Snowden, one of my favorite songs from Undertale. So I will be judging this one extremely harshly because this is one of my favorite tracks from the entire game. So here we go. Not the vibe I expected. Cassette going in sound. I'm sorry, that caught me really off guard. I was not expecting a plug on the Snowden remix. Okay, let me lock back in. Remix by Vava. Shout out to Vava, man, for hitting the plug on this remix. That's awesome, man. You got like a chill trap, chill out type vibe to this one. All right, I'm gonna restart. Sorry, that caught me off guard. All right, let's run it again. A bit of vocal instrumentation in there? I feel like the easy way out with Snowden Town is like you follow the Christmassy vibe, right? You kind of get the Christmassy Christmassy like instrumentation to it, right? You use bells, you use like classic things you expect from a Christmas song, right? This is a completely different direction. I'm not crazy about lo-fi hip-hop. I think it got kind of beaten to death during like the early 2020s with how popular it was, but this is nice. There's enough variance to the instrumentation that like I am interested in it. Got a little respite here where something else is happening too. back really strong too. Really low. I was kind of putting me to sleep there for a minute. But now it's hitting. That was a cool take on Snowden Town. You know, I again wouldn't say I was like super crazy about it, and specifically for what I said earlier. Like the lo-fi hip hop zeitgeist has kind of passed. I'm not too crazy about it. It doesn't really move me nearly as much as it used to, but I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was a good take. I thought it was a unique take on Snowden Town that I wouldn't expect. That's not, you know, like I said, the at the beginning of the song. Like, that's not the vibe you expect from a Snowden Town remix. So that was cool. I like the subversion of expectations there. But not that crazy about it. I would say we actually have probably listened to these in the order of how much I liked them by accident. Temmie Village I probably liked the least, even though I thought it was cool. It's Showtime, again, was all right, but not much variance to it. It kind of got a little old. Snowden Town, interesting take, but I'm not crazy about lo-fi hip-hop. So I'm curious to see what the last two look like. We got DJ Mitsu the Beats with Fallen Down, and then we have DJ Hasabe with It's Raining Somewhere Else. So we shall see. I was bobbing my head too, yeah. It's like a nice track to have on in the background, right? But just not anything that like super stood out to me, but I thought it was cool. Let's listen to Fallen Down. Let's see if they go again with Fallen Down. You expect it to usually be like a little bit lullaby, a little bit emotional, right? It's one of the more emotional songs from Undertale. So I am curious if they leaned into that or if they completely subverted it. Kind of like Snowden Town. Snowden Town is like more of a cozy, wintry, like Christmassy vibe, and they kind of went with like that lo-fi hip hop chill vibe. So I'm curious what Fallen Down looks like. Let's give it a listen. A lot of percussion early on, a lot of drums. Some ethereal sounds. I like this. That was awesome, dude. That is sick. Lots of variance in the instrumentation and like the actual arrangement itself, but it stays true to like the vibe. This still feels like the underground, right? This still feels like the ruins. This still feels like the waterfall area, right? This still feels like Undertale. Like despite it being a remix, it feels like that instrumentation that was in between the actual chorus, like the actual melody of Fallen Down, sounded like it belonged in the original composition of Fallen Down. Really impressed by this, actually. This is really good. This is my favorite so far, Anna. Also, hello, Verz. Good to see you. We're upstairs, Banshee. Also, hello, The Wind is Blowing You. Good to see you. I'm Crub. It's nice to meet you. Well, that's a crazy name, by the way. Also, Jaws is good to see you. Hello. Xarts, good morning. Let's keep running. Yeah, this is by far my favorite so far. It's not even close. This part is not in Fallen Down. It just is added by the art. It sounds like Undertale. This sounds like Undertale, man. DJ Mitsu understood what, like, how to make it feel in world. I'm very impressed by this, dude. It feels in world. It's so sick. It just keeps getting better, dude. There's so much going on with this track. Perfect fade out too. It's so good. Yes, wind is blowing. I was talking earlier about, so you said they took a 2-second song and made it 3 minutes long, and it's great. I completely agree. It's Showtime. I had a little bit of a qualm with when I was listening to it earlier, because it is literally like a 20-second loop of a song, right? And there was not enough variance to it to feel like it justified the 2-minute and 52-second runtime of the remix. This song absolutely feels like it is able to fill that full 3.5 minutes, and it sounds in-world, right? There's enough variance that it makes it feel like it justifies its runtime, and also it feels like it is in Undertale. Like, it does not feel like a complete departure. You can have a complete departure if you're completely mixing it up, but I think you really need to commit to it, and fully, like, change the source material if you're going to be doing, like, a metal cover of Undertale, right? For example, for it to actually hit. And this is perfect, right? This is perfect. It's a slightly, it's a little bit of a different genre, right? It's not crazy different. It's still like a chill genre. But this is more on, like, the lo-fi hip-hop, I guess, would still be the most adjacent genre to this. But it felt amazing, or like kind of electronic music. Very, very good. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's sick. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Did 37 CCV get to your head, bro? Look, this is just pure YouTube content, man. All right, this just came out today. We're posting a video. It made no sense to do it anywhere else. It was also easier for me to actually go live today by not going to my basement, which is where I normally stream from, to stay up here to justify going live, because it is cold. It is freezing cold. I live in Michigan, and it is like 5 degrees out right now, and my basement is, like, even with a space heater, the coldest place I've ever been in my entire life. It's awful, so I figured I'd go live quickly upstairs and just do a reaction to this real quick instead of doing, like, a full proper stream. All right, the one that I've been saving for the very end. It's Raining Somewhere Else, one of my favorite songs from Undertale. Top 5. I love this song so much. I really hope DJ Hasebe did it justice, because it is one of my favorites ever. I would imagine, with it being a teaser on the teaser album, that it's a song they want to showcase. So I would imagine that my boy Toby Fox thought this was going to be a heater. So let's run it. I'm interested. I'm very interested. It might be peak, bro. It might be peak. This is nice. I'm really liking this. I'm really liking this. Oh my god. It's doing just enough. It's doing just enough. Like 2000s hip hop R&B from this, you know, like this sounds like some stuff that like Moby would produce, right? Like this sounds like a Moby production for anyone who knows who Moby is. It literally sounds like Moby, mixed with like 2000s hip hop artists productions, like stuff from like Samurai like Champloo's intro as well. Kind of reminds me of a little xylophone on that bad boy. Yeah. It's dope. It's dope. I dig this. Hold on, I've got like emojis on my chat right now on my phone, and they're like blocking part of you guys' chats, and I'm trying to figure out how to minimize. I'm 300 years old. There we go. Adding the drums don't make it a lot better. I like the percussion a lot. Can you buy me a fancy one, please? A fancy xylophone for you to play? Yeah, no problem, X Arts. It's on the mod sheet. Chat, if you want to help one of my mods eat, and by eat I mean buy a xylophone, please like the stream. It'll give me money, which I will then transfer to my mod. All right, here we go. This is perfect. I really think this is the perfect mix. I love this. I love the shimmering. Like, it's beautiful. Like, this is very much like walking through a magical field on a sunny day in the spring with the rainbow over your head vibe, which post-raining, which actually, not gonna lie, with the artist's interpretation of it's raining somewhere else being literally rain adjacent place, this is making me feel like a rainbow. That's what it's making me feel like. And that's kind of what the title implies. So that's what they're doing. Maybe I'm giving them too much credit. I think they're capturing that vibe pretty much perfectly, which is kind of incredible. It sounds so pretty. It's such a pretty arrangement. Oh, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous track. That was awesome. I really liked the way that they captured the vibe of the, like I said, like more of a happy take on this track. I would say the original vibe of Returning Somewhere Else is melancholy. Like, it's definitely like a kind of a, it's not sad, but it's definitely like a little bit, like melancholy is really the best word that I have for it in the original composition, where this is definitely not that vibe. This is definitely a lot more upbeat, and I like that a lot. This is really cool. This definitely stood out. I will say I still think Fallen Down's my favorite. I think Fallen Down did the best job of creating basically an in-world addition to the original arrangement, which I thought was really cool. It was really dope. So Fallen Down's my favorite so far. Raining Somewhere Else is number 2. I would say number 3 is Snowed in Town. Number 2 is It's Showtime. And number 5, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go backwards, right? My favorite let's go from the bottom. My least favorite off this album so far, Temmie Village. My number 4 is It's Showtime. Number 3, Snowed in Town. Number 2, It's Raining Somewhere Else. Number 1, Fallen Down. Which is kind of crazy because I thought It's Raining Somewhere Else would never be top, but I'm really impressed by Fallen Down. That's actually incredible. Raining Somewhere Else, good, but just didn't top this one. Truly incredible stuff. Yeah, Spider Dance. I'm not crazy about Spider Dance myself. It's not one of my favorite tracks off the original Undertale soundtrack. I'm definitely really excited for Asgore. I think Asgore could be really, really, really cool. I'm very excited for Ruins because Muro was the one who did the composition for, which song was it? It was Temi Village. And I honestly kind of hate Temi Village, the original track, but I thought Muro had put a cool spin on it that made it listenable. So I'm curious to see what they do with Ruins, which is a song I actually do like. So I'm curious to see how that turns out. As well. I'm excited for all this, though. Megalovania obviously is going to be interesting. I'm excited for that as well. It's going to be really cool. I love the Undertale soundtrack, dude. I love remixes. They never get old. Undertale remixes, or Asgore remixes always go off. Re-up your Final Fantasy 14 sub while you're in there. Dude, this is making me want to play Final Fantasy. You know what's making me want to play Final Fantasy verse? Look at this. Look at this. So part of this, I was talking about this earlier for anybody that's just coming in now, but they're essentially, Square Enix is doing a collaboration with Undertale for their 10th anniversary. They're actually the ones putting out this track list and this arrangement together. And they released a bunch of merch with it too. And I'm just straight up buying this. I'm buying this after the stream today. Fingers in his head. But yeah, it's super, super sick. They have this one. There was some other stuff as well. If I go to Undertale on the Square Enix website, you've got this one where it's Toby Foxdog with Emil, who is from, I know, a Square Enix game. It's from from Nier Automata. There is this one with Frisk and Lit Bath. Wait, no, I'm sorry. Tanberry from Final Fantasy, who I don't know. I haven't played Final Fantasy. I wish I did. I'm not familiar with any of it. We've got the new piano arrangement, which is coming out in March. They've got a shirt for that. Then they've got the cover art for Chite de Chill. I wonder what Chite means. Does anybody know what Chite means? Chite is a Japanese word meaning depths of the earth or underground. I guess that makes sense. And it appears in various. There's an AI overview, but but whatever. Underground, and chill. I guess that makes sense. Undertale and chill. I guess it kind of can be. Yeah, okay, all right. I guess it makes sense. I get it. I watched a guy recreate Deltarune Boss's music. It hit hard enough, but I forgot the YouTuber's name. Dude, that's so sick. I love when people do like recreations from scratch of tracks and music. I'm really excited for the rest of this soundtrack. It's supposed to come out, I think, on the 28th. At least that's what the Twitter says. Or at least that's when it goes on sale. So I'm assuming the entire thing is going to come out on the 28th. I'll do probably another reaction stream of it because this was really fun. I will see you guys then. I'm going to post this on YouTube. I'm going to cut it down a little bit in Premiere really quick and post it on YouTube. I will also be playing Undertale very soon. I'm probably not going to get to it tonight. I really want to play soon. But I'm going to be playing Undertale very soon as well. And I will see you guys there. Thank you for everything, everyone. I will talk to you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. What's an Undertale thing I can... despite everything, it's you. Yeah, that's a good one to sign off on. Okay, bye, everyone.